Hello. So here's the deal. You bought your challenge pack. You have been using Shakeology for maybe weeks or months. You may or may not have completed a at-home fitness program of your choice, but people are starting to take notice. They're seeing that you're more energetic. They're seeing that you have changed physically. Maybe you've already reached your goal weight, or maybe you're halfway there. You've committed to drinking Shakeology for, a indefinite period of time. Maybe you're like, this stuff is so great, I want to drink it for the rest of my life. So you've been approached by me as your coach or whoever your sponsor is, and we've said, okay, people are starting to watch you. They're asking questions and you're referring them to me. So now it's your turn. Why don't you sign up as a Team Beachbody coach? Maybe you gave me a few objections saying that you couldn't do it, and I told you that that's ridiculous. You can do it, and I started where you are. And so then you decided, just like me, what the heck, I'm going to become a coach. Then I make the announcement that, blah, 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 has joined our team. Congratulations, you are now a Team Beachbody coach. Then you get deer in the headlights look, and you're thinking, oh my God, what do I have to do? Where do I start? And then you may measure yourself to me or other coaches that you have out there, and you're like, well, God, how do they do that? I don't think I could ever get there. So we're going to slow it down a bit, and I'm going to give you some tips of things that you're going to need to do in the very beginning of your coaching career. There's very small steps, and then we will slowly graduate to other areas to help you move forward so that you can be the most awesome coach as possible. So the first thing you're going to do, once I tell you you are now officially an independent Team Beachbody coach, you're going to go to www.teambeachbody.com. You're going to log in just like you were when you were a customer with your email and your password. Then at the very top, you're going to see a little banner. You're going to see Coach. You're going to click on Coach and then go to Coach Online Office. This is your virtual desk. This is where you're going to track all the orders, where you're going to see new customers, where you're going to track your commissions and also do training. So once you're in there, the first thing you're going to want to do is click on My Websites. As a coach, you get charged $15.95 a month to be a coach. Even if you are only a coach for the discount, this is non-negotiable. This is also something that can be written off at the end of the year for tax purposes as a business expense, so do remember that. So once you are on the My Websites, you can edit all three of your website. You're going to have one that is www.beachbodycoach.com / whatever your username is. Now, if you have some like 15-letter last name, probably you don't want to use your whole last name as your username because easily somebody could get lost and miss a letter. Try to do something kind of simple, easily to memorize, and not something that is hard to spell. So anyways, you can change your username too on that option if you have chosen the super long last name or this really long username. So anyways, you're going to have that one. Then you're going to have the Shakeology. It's going to be www.myshakeology.com / again, whatever your username is. And then another one for Ultimate Reset. That address is www.myultimatereset.com / whatever your username is. These websites are going to be where you're directing all of your customers to. So they're going to want to see a face and they're going to want to know who they're going to see. So what you're going to want to do on your Beachbody Coach website, you're going to want to put a picture. You're also going to want to put your telephone number. Also on there is a link whenever they go to your website to link you to your profile. Your profile is the profile that you have made for the Team Beachbody website. So what you're going to want to do on that also is to make sure that your profile has all the information that, what your name is, how old you are, if you have children, what program you're doing, what your current struggles have been, what your goals are, something so people can identify it. Because I found a lot of people through the Team Beachbody website, and they've been connected to me because of my story, not just because of my picture. And the last thing you want to do is have an empty slot for your picture. So take some time, figure out what you want to say, but this is what people are going to read. And remember, there are 140,000 other coaches. We do live in a country of over 300,000 people, but everybody does know another coach. They will pick you because they have some connection to you. They can relate to something that you have said or some type of struggle you've had that they have, and they know that you could possibly help them. So, be cognizant of that and make sure that your profile reflects that and invites the type of people that you can help. So once you have edited your websites and you put your picture and your telephone number and made sure that your profile gave enough information that somebody could, feel comfortable reaching out to you, the next thing you're going to want to do is go over to My Business. This is a tab where you're also going to be able to track your orders, personal and your customers. You're going to track, your customer base, and also commissions and your earnings. At the very bottom, it's going to say my EFT management. This is what you're going to want to do right away. You're going to want to put in your banking information, your routing, and your account number. This is so that you get paid via direct deposit. Nowadays, most people want their money right now. They don't want to wait. Our work week as a Beachbody coach begins at 12:01 a.m. on a Thursday morning and ends at the following Wednesday at midnight. You get paid for any sales in between that time period the following Thursday. So make sure you get that done, because if not, then it's going to be mailed to you. And I honestly don't know what the fee is, because most people have it set up for direct deposit. But they do take out a small fee for it to be mailed. So make sure you do that. The next section you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to sales and marketing. Then you're going to want to go to the Beachbody Challenge. This is going to give you all the information you need on how, on products, on how to approach people, how to speak to them. In the beginning, it can be overwhelming because there's lots of sections to click on and lots of documents to read. But the first one you're going to want to do is go to the Challenge Toolkit. And then you're going to scroll down, and I think it's about 3 or 4 down. It's going to say the complete guide, frequent asked questions. Make sure that you print this and you save this somewhere where you can have it handy. This is something you're going to want to read, because it's going to tell you what challenge packs are available, what the price is, what comes with it, and also the commissions you get, and some of the frequent asked questions that you are going to be asked when you approach people about the challenge packs and what the Beachbody Challenge is. So make sure you keep this, read it over. Again, don't expect to memorize it in the beginning with everything that anybody does that picks up new. They're not going to be able to memorize it and commit it to memory. It's going to take repetition and reviewing it over and over again. So have this handy so you don't get caught and not know the information. Another thing is you're going to want to go over to My Business and to My Forms and Documents. In here is also a price list. This is something else that's very handy to print off and keep with this and carry with you in the very beginning of your career. That way you can easily refer to it. Don't worry about when you're talking to people that you don't know all of this. When I started, I didn't either. I make sure that I tell everyone I'm not an expert. I'm not a trainer. I don't know everything. And there was several times I had to ask people, could you please give me a minute? I need to look into this. I need to check with my coach, Becky. And so I'm, more than willing to help you as well. One thing that I've offered in the past is that if you're not feeling very comfortable in the beginning and you have people that are interested and you're not sure what to do, then I'm willing to do a conference call so that I can help you learn how to approach people, what information to give them, and so that you can build your confidence and you don't feel that you are, not giving people the right information. The next very important thing is you're going to want to go to news and training. You're going to want to go through the Coach Training Academy. This is going to give you videos, documents, and things to go through to learn about how Beachbody works, how coaching works, how you can build a business. And so this is what you're going to do. You're going to want to go to the training. In each section, there's business basics, how to earn, Beachbody Challenge Group training, lead lessons, my business reports, and then reference materials. So what you're going to want to do is go to news and training, Coach Training Academy, and then you'll see little sections, and you're going to want to click on the first section, like I said, which is business basics. There's going to be a series of little tabs that says click here. It's going to open up videos or a document. You're going to want to go through this. I think that it takes about 6 hours to go through. Not a lot of people nowadays want to sit in front of a computer on any type of training, or doesn't have that amount of time. I have had some coaches who have completed it in a day, but I don't really expect everybody to do that. But set a goal. Set a goal like I'm going to be completed with this by the end of 2 weeks. Set aside 10, 20 minutes a day, whatever works for you. But get this done. This is going to give you a foundation. This is going to give you some knowledge on how it works. And I'm sure you're going to have tons of questions. No question is a stupid question. Always feel free to ask me, but I need you to do this in order to kind of move forward to the next step. And this is going to make you a more effective person as a coach, because you're going to have some bit of knowledge. And then there's also going to be benefits of being a coach that you were not aware of that you're going to learn. So those are going to be the first things that you want to do. After that, or in between this, you're going to want to take a few minutes to go over in your mind what your goals are. Everybody has different goals. Everybody gets into this business for a different reason. So, there is no right or wrong. People always ask me all the time, Are these good goals? I'm not going to tell you if they're good or bad because they're your specific goals. I'm not in your head. I don't have your life. I don't think the same way emotionally. So I'm not going to tell you. You just need to set goals. Um, Also, your why. You need to, develop the, deep-seated why. Maybe it's not anything profound in the beginning. Maybe it's like, I just want to drink Shakeology for at least another year because it's been beneficial up until now, and I want to receive a discount. Okay, well, that's great. That's your why now, is that you want to receive a discount. We'll revisit your why in a couple months and see if it's changed. If you're a discount coach, that's totally fine. We have some of the top coaches who started as discount coaches. Even some of the top elite coaches have said that they started a long time ago, they quit, and then they came back. So just because you have a certain goal right now and a certain reason for starting doesn't mean that it's not going to change or, become something different or more deep as the time goes on. We all change through this process. So anyways, I hope this is helpful in telling you how to kind of get started and where you need to go. And above all is just tell people what you're doing. Don't wait till you have the Coach Training Academy bag. Don't wait until you have reached your weight loss goal to tell people what you're doing. Number one, when you tell people what you're doing, you definitely create accountability because people are watching you. They're like, okay, so Mindy said that she just joined as a coach. We'll see how long she is. And they're going to be watching you. Oh, she just started P90X. Let's see if she finishes it because most people don't. So just remember, people are watching you. Share what you're doing. It holds you accountable. People start watching you a little bit closer. And sometimes this is a push that people need. I always share along the way too that, I need the accountability. I want it to have people watching me to make sure that I do stay on track, that I don't fall off and go back to the, old Mindy. But I also share with them too that I am human and that I don't always, do things perfectly. And as a coach, you need to realize that you're not expected to be perfect. People connect more to people who, are human-like. So I definitely urge you to start telling people what you're doing. It can be just a simple email out to your friends that, I finally make the leap. As you know, I've been using Shakeology and whatever program it is, and I've decided to become a coach. If you ever want any help, let me know. If not, then I would just really appreciate your encouragement and your support along the way. Something that simple or a Facebook post like that. But this is what you're going to want to do in the very beginning of your coach career. If you have any questions, you know how to find me through Facebook or email, and I'd be glad to answer any questions I didn't cover in this video. And then once you've completed these tasks, then let's move on to the next phase. Thank you for listening.